I think it's important to have balance. Like for me, I think people know me as like a party girl. Like I party a lot, but that's where I get all of my experiences from. And that's like where my music comes from. Because I was like, I could sit at home all day and just try to write songs, but if I don't have anything to pull from, like real life experiences, whether they're good or bad, then I feel like I don't have anything to write about. I think I've always wanted to be a pop star. Like that's always been my dream growing up. Like if you were to ask me as a child, I'd be like, oh, I want to be a pop star. But I think my first year of college, I was like, is this realistic? And I think I started questioning it a little bit, and I kind of took a step back. But after moving to Montreal and like getting back into music, I was like, no, like this is for sure what I want to do and like what I want to pursue. I think I just had a few, like 1 or 2 years where I was a little lost, and I was like, am I doing music? Like, what am I majoring in? I was just getting all my general ed done. I was in a sorority, just like partying all the time. And then in Montreal, I was a little more like isolated and got to be in all these music classes, which was more inspiring for me. And kind of just being in a situation and being in a city where like I knew no one pushed me to really like start writing more. So it was definitely really lonely and kind of more of a depressing time for me, but it also forced me to spend more time with myself and find things to do like when I was alone, you know?
Yeah.
So it worked out well. I've always dreamed of moving to LA. Like LA was always on the front of my mind, and everyone told me like not to move out here and that everyone sucks. They were like, oh, like why would you move to LA? Because you're just gonna be one in a million. Like everyone else is gonna be doing the same thing but better. But I was like, but I'd rather be surrounded by more musicians. Like those are people I could work with and collaborate with, and people that can push me to work harder and become a better artist all around and like a better writer. I was like, I don't want to, you know, be somewhere where there aren't as many creatives. I just want to make music that makes people feel something. And my goal would be to be able to tour the world, like playing all my songs, like and selling out shows. I think would be super cool. 'Cause I'm really a performer first. I feel like performance is what I've always been doing, and then, but it's funny because the older I get, the more of a writer I become. Like I definitely did not consider myself a writer like before age like 16, 17, 18. And now that I've become older and I've been writing so many songs, I'm like, oh shit, like I'm a writer now. Like, it's kind of crazy. Make you want this shit for life. Writing your own music, I feel like is really empowering, and it's a great form of therapy and just getting your feelings out there. Because I feel like when I write a song, I can just put all that stuff on paper and then just like let it go. My advice would be just to do it. I think any career or passion you're going after, it's always going to be scary because we never know if we're actually going to succeed in it. But there's no harm of just putting yourself out there. And I think it's just a matter of consistently putting yourself out there, whether that's going to open mics and going to song shares and just sharing your music and putting it out there, or, you know, uploading to YouTube or uploading to Instagram, and just trying to go for it and just seeing what happens.
I want to, ain't trying to impress you. I'ma go out if I want to, throw some cash if I want to.
Like I want to be remembered, but everyone wants to be remembered, right? So like I want to be remembered for my music and for my performance, and I want to be doing music that's like unique to me. And I feel like that's kind of the journey I'm on right now. Like I put out a lot of music that's been collabs and whatnot, and has been more in like the EDM pop realm, but I feel like I'm still on the journey of finding my own unique sound, which is what I'm trying to do with this these next few songs that I'm going to be putting out next year. So I kind of just want to find that and like find what makes my music specifically me and unique, and have that be like my legacy, I guess. Yeah.